Hello, biscuits. Welcome back to Holiday Utopia. Is that the right word? Maybe. Who knows? But I thought it'd be fun to share 3 things you can buy. And I normally try to dissuade from like just buying into your happiness, but 3 things you can buy for a happy Yuka holiday. Ooh. Now remember, if it's not in your budget to buy this stuff, you can find it used on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace a lot of the time. You can trade for it a lot, and sometimes it's okay to not buy something if it's not in the budget. So I never want to like start these videos and be like, you must buy this or your happiness will shatter. Oh wait, we're gonna pause this for a Patreon promo. Because I was told by a couple of patrons that they were like, oh, you don't promo your Patreon stuff on YouTube enough. And I was like, I feel like I do, but okay. So I'm gonna listen to them because they're smart. What did I write down? Okay, I was making sure that I remembered this correctly because, you know, boop. We're gonna edit out that part probably. Number 1 thing, Christmas lights. Yeah, you go to see the manly Christmas lights. Yeah. If your Christmas light display doesn't feel like Die Hard exploding helicopters, do you have enough holiday lights? The answer, I think, is safely no. No, you do not. I love holiday lights. This year, I have not decorated outside a ton, which is quite unlike me. But I moved to a different house this holiday season, and it doesn't have a great porch. I used to film a ton of my reels on my porch at my old house because it was a great porch for that. And the porch I have right now is not a good spot for that. So I mainly have been decorating inside, which is great because I took a ton of decorations that I used for my reels last year and I repurposed them inside. More Christmas lights the merrier. You can't have too many. You can also be sneaky and buy them on sale after Christmas. I almost never do this because I feel like all the lights seem to sell out around here. Like by the time it's after Christmas, I can barely find any lights, and it's not a very good deal. But if it's a good deal in your area, I highly recommend that. I don't tend to buy Christmas lights used only because I don't really know how well they're gonna work. Because Christmas lights are one of those things that, you know, they crush and stop working pretty easily. But that can be a good option if you're smart and plug them in before you buy them. But for me, I just kind of buy them slowly and accumulate them that way. Now, the next one, if you have a big family, I highly recommend doing one of 2 things. Buying one for each, or doing one of the big refillable ones that you can DIY or buy, so that everybody gets a little something special. Advent calendars. Oh, I love an advent calendar. You biscuits know, if you've been following for a while, that I do advent calendars for Christmas. I do an advent calendar for Valentine's Day, which I know isn't an advent calendar, but it's like a countdown box. We just call it a Valentine's Day advent calendar. I think I did an advent calendar for Easter 2 years ago. Yeah, last year, maybe it was last year. Because my son just loves it. My daughter is now old enough to know what an advent calendar is, which is hysterical because she's not even 2. But somehow she remembers what, I don't know how maybe she just thinks it's a pretty color. I haven't showed her what's inside yet. So I like to go to like Trader Joe's and buy the inexpensive little chocolate advent calendars for the kids. But what I found last year is that my son just stole them all, ate all the candy right away, and then like stole the sisters. So this year we are doing a reusable one. So this year instead we're trying the chocolate one too, which is so far going okay. But we're also doing a homemade one that is activities, picking out little presents, fun things to do together, mommy and me dates, special little foods, things we can bake together. Because I'm trying to make the holidays less thing-oriented, which I've always tried, but I feel like I failed at previous years because generally the Christmas holiday has been a really busy season for me work-wise. And so I feel like that I'm failing in the homemaker mama world. And so what I'm trying to do this year is really balance that and have the holidays be much more activity stuff. You know, go do this fun thing, go do that fun thing, stay home and make something fun together, craft, bake, and have that be our advent calendar. Because I'm really focusing, as the kids start to develop an age where they can actually remember stuff, really good, positive, family-oriented memories. And that's why I think advent calendars are just amazing for that, because you can do them in so many different forms. I mean, you could literally do like a Play-Doh advent calendar, for mom or dad, you can do, you know, like a cheese advent calendar. That's like my dream. Ooh, cheese and chocolate advent calendar. Oh yeah. You can do a little drinks one. You can do date night ones, which can be really fun. Like there's all sorts of fun. You can do saucy ones. I love it. Okay, biscuits. This doesn't follow buying something, but trust me, you are going to thank me for it. Buy an extra Christmas tree. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I am a big fan of owning more than one Christmas tree. They don't have to be super expensive. You could get fresh ones. Those are cheaper, but you have to replace them every year. Or you can buy fake ones that you can just put up year after year. I love having trees around the house that are jaunty and fun and full of sparkly lights. What a fun thing. In fact, you can even do a tree as an advent calendar where you hang the different days off. It can be super fun. So if you're like, you have one tree in your house, see what happens when you buy a second one and put it somewhere else in the house. It is going to more than double your Christmas cheer. You're going to be surprised. And you'll be like, oh, why didn't I buy a second tree years ago? I can't believe I went so many years with only one Christmas tree. I'm shocked at myself, shocked and horrified that I would have gone so long with only one tree. I'm like, it took me this many years into adulthood. Yes, please, more trees. Okay, biscuits, I will see you over on Patreon. I'll see you over on OnlyFans. I will see you in the next video because I love chatting with you guys, saying hi. It is so nice to have a lovely holiday season together.